Right, I'm down here at Sub 89, once again stuck in the lift with another band. This is an association with Bring the Noise Promotions. They are the Architects. How you doing, boys?
Very well.
Yeah, all right.
I say the Architects, obviously it's Architects.
Yeah,
It
common
is.
mistake.
But it sounds like, it's really hard to say I'm with Architects because it sounds like I've got a building project. So,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
We
can,
do
I
get
can see how that would
people-
be confusing.
We get people tweeting us who are genuine architects and
Asking for what, planning permission or?
just like, so usually speaking like, think about things I don't understand because they're actual architects. And we get people on Facebook like tagging themselves in it like, because
A
they're with
lot
some
of
architects.
the tagged photos on our Facebook are just really nice buildings.
And there's also
That's all right.
architects. There's
Yeah.
like people who are actual architects, you know. So.
Well, just
Yeah, people think very confused that oh, we're a band sometimes, as opposed to just like a sort of collective sort of forum for architects
I mean,
online.
me personally, after looking at some photos, I think the guitars, drum kit, that's normally a dead giveaway to maybe not actual architects.
Never,
But
Sort of
never,
more
ever.
a band
sort of thing.
sort of
Never
equipment.
ever
Yeah.
underestimate the stupidity of people.
Okay, that's a life lesson right there. Thank you very much for joining me. I know you're quite busy. You've got a show in about a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I was just DJing downstairs. I had to
Were you?
sort of pull myself away from the computer, but
Oh.
you know,
I appreciate it.
it's all right. You know,
Who are you DJing to?
just
Rolo
Rolo
Tomassi.
Tomassi, Tom and Sam are having their dinner.
Giving them some ambience.
I'm just starting out, so you know I
Early
get nervous
goings.
playing to
I
actual
got
punters.
DJ Alice.
I'm fine playing to friends, but you know.
Not to the masses.
No.
Not
You
just
get
yet.
nervous, don't you? Terribly nervous.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your new album.
Alright, let's talk about that.
It's coming out 28th of May
Yep.
in
Yep.
the UK and Europe, and a week later out in US.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is Europe more deserving?
If you ask an American, it's they hate us. That's why they decided to make it come out later just to annoy us.
They're very English, these Americans.
Yeah. No, that's just the way things work. I mean, it's really a question for our label.
It's a lot more logistics than
Yeah.
like sort of maybe it's
Yeah.
easy to create them and send them over.
I mean, it's nothing to do with us. I mean, why would a band choose to do that? So yeah, it's just the label. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. We get Americans, a lot of whiny Americans whining about pitches, aren't they?
Christ.
No offense, sorry,
I
Americans.
was gonna say- When's the American tour start?
Oh, we haven't got one.
Oh, well, there you go. That's
None of
fine.
the white
Probably
money.
never again now.
Have you seen our latest video? We're going to be able to get visas.
Actually, yeah, there was a big confusion out there because a lot of Americans think that because on your it's called
These colours don't
These
run.
colours don't run. Oh, great research, Dave. You obviously say fucking pigs at some point, and because there's lots of American things being shown, they obviously thought it was about them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's not the case.
No.
It's not about civilians. It's about more the people that have sort of sculpted that country over a long period of time, and the people that sort of, you know, it's quite a new country, America, and they had quite a good opportunity to make quite a special country, but actually people were just smarter and more sort of savvy of how to corrupt various institutions, and they've just ended up,
They would have made it all wrong.
they've sort of created a monster in a way, and you know, a lot of Americans don't realise it. So, you know, there are a good deal of Americans that understand the issues, but that's the thing, that's why the song is there, because there are a lot of people that are blind to it.
So you've sort of done a song, and you've got some lyrics that are very poignant and stuff, and you're putting it, you're gonna give it to the people that know what they're talking about to try and spread the message to other
Yeah.
people that aren't.
And that's the nice thing is it's become a bit of a debate online, and you know, we have people asking us about it, asking what the song is about because they didn't quite fully understand, and not in a negative way, more like I want to learn more. What are you getting at? And
Which is great advertisement for you guys as well, just on a side.
yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course. And
that's just a bonus.
I did see someone actually say that we were doing it as a clever marketing tool.
Yeah, I've seen someone say that us and
Unbelievable.
Kazenta Shikari's new records sort of talking about
About
sort of
similar
similar
things.
message, but saying that they've Architects and Shikari have both jumped on the new bandwagon of being all political. It's like, When did that bandwagon leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Something like Rage Against the Machine, whereas we're going since like at least
Yeah,
the early 90s.
they did it a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, and why does caring about things, why is that a bandwagon? I mean, there's nothing.
You've got a point you want to put across? That's brand new.
Well, the thing is, if you want to be if you want to play popular music, you need to write love songs about your ex-girlfriend or whatever, and that is genuinely what sells, and that's what people want to hear. Because actually, if you write something that's opinionated about politics, you're actually more likely to polarise your fan base a little bit, because there's going to be people that dislike you or dislike the message you're sending, and then that's going to alienate them from the band. So to accuse us of sending out, I mean, I'm talking about one person here, but that person, you're wrong. So
You've been told right there. Last year we had Sonisphere. Of course, you guys were playing at it.
Yep.
And it was an awesome gig.
Mm.
This
Great
year,
gig.
no more Sonisphere.
yeah, it's very sad.
It's a real shame.
Huge shame.
It is a huge shame.
What are your feelings like? Sort of, have you got emotional ties, because it was a.
Not emotional. I think it is since it started, it is a good festival, and it always it had exciting lineups. But
they definitely really hit the ball out of the park last year with the lineup. It was an extremely good lineup, and I mean we were on it, so.
you probably sold the ticket to Lion.
Yeah, we sold those 80,000 tickets. So I'm playing sub 89. Yeah, it's 80,000.
Oh, no, not something like this. Is the place of dreams.
Oh,
This is where people make it.
I love the venue, but it's not 80,000 capacity.
That's 60, 65 tops.
Thousand.
Yeah,
no, it is a real shame, and maybe it's some of the times with recession, or maybe I think it was the headliners might have been a little bit too old.
Kiss.
You know, people want new stuff.
Kiss have been doing well for 200 years.
Kiss.
Kiss.
There's no doubt that a lot of
now.
people would go and see Kiss, and there's no doubt that a lot of people would go and see Queen, even if they are fronted
90% dust.
Yeah, there's no doubt that people would go and see them if they're doing their own shows, but you put them in the context of quite a contemporary metal festival, and then you know, last year they had Metallica sitting on Biffy, and that's a very varied three, and they're also all ginormous bands, and so it was perfect. You could also be a fan of all three of them. Whilst you're very unlikely to. I don't know who was the other headliner this year.
Faith No More.
Faith No again, not a very contemporary band, so maybe that was an issue. I don't know. It is a crying shame, and I do hope that they run it again next year.
This is your country. This is your own.
You guys played your exclusive thing last night in your hometown, Brighton. You played These Colours Don't Run. How'd it go down?
It went down.
It was great.
Maybe the best in the set.
Yeah.
Fresh, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what it is.
It was remarkable how many people were familiar with it.
Really?
Given that, it's been up a week today, but it was 6 days, and we did a lyric video or whatever. But everyone knew all the words, and the whole crowd knew, and it was just amazing. I mean, we've been playing it on the last tour with Rise Against, but no one knew it wasn't out. So this tour was just this show last night was just crazy.
Well, you wanted to hit 250,000. It's been a week. You only hit 228.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I know.
Gutted.
But that is remarkable.
Of course it is. It's amazing.
No, we're very pleased with that. It's killed all our previous records by double.
And how? Yeah, that's
which is crazy, because I think our band probably is still getting sort of gradually more popular, and that's pretty remarkable given that we've done 5. This is our 5th record, and a lot of that bands sort of get big on their debut or their second album and go bang, and then sort of have to sort of spend the rest of their career trying to sustain that, which is quite difficult to do. Whilst we've sort of always been on this sort of quite gradual slope.
Well, I hope that the slope carries you up and onwards. And thank you very much for having a chat. I'm looking forward to see you guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
Sub 89 tonight. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Architects.